got a soccer ball.
That's my big sister giving her a present. Yeah.
It's your big sister?
Up there, yeah.
All right.
I love you.
How you guys doing? So first of all, I love you guys too. So first of all, I want to talk about this. I'm okay. It's just doctor's order. It's got to be in a boot. I have Achilles tendonitis, so don't worry. I'll be fine. Second of all, Wonder, Nancy, Wonder, Prez, Ms. Johnson, thank you so much. I got to tour the school, got to see a few classrooms. I know why I became such a good athlete, and it was going up and down those stairs. I'm sweating.
It's true.
You can probably see it too.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking this morning about what I wanted to talk about to you guys today, and I'm in a unique position because not too often do I get to talk to people who have real relevancy in terms of what I went through as a kid. And you know, I go around the entire country speaking to this group or that group, this team or that team, and I oftentimes say certain things because it's truly what I believe. And one of the things I do touch on is, you know, I literally have been sitting in your seat. And the most amazing part about talking to you all is it's actually true. I think I sat in every seat in this assembly. But what I want that to really mean for you all is that I didn't know 10 years ago, 15 years ago when I was here, that I would be able to achieve the success that I have. And I think that it takes a level of vision by a person to be able to do something that they don't know what is actually in store or what's even possible. There was no professional league at the time. The women's national team was almost so far in the distance of my ability that I didn't even think it was possible. Although back in 8th grade, I had a journal. I went to school, middle school here, 7th and 8th grade. And in the journal, I wrote as one of my dreams to participate in Olympic Games one year. It was in 8th grade. And I think that that's very telling based on where you guys are sitting, because I literally have sat in those seats. I've lived the life that you're living, whether it's you're playing a sport or whether it's you're into music or you're in the science lab. By the way, awesome new science lab. Way nicer than when I went here. But I think the point is you guys have everything in front of you, and I know that adults tell you that all the time. Your parents probably tell you that all the time. But the fact that you're sitting in these seats here at Mercy gives you an edge. And it gives you more opportunity than if you were to be sitting in some other seat in a different high school, whether it be here in the city or otherwise. Mercy gave me more than I even realized at the time. Yes, I couldn't stand wearing uniforms. And yes, there were days where Miss Boughton would tell me, maybe 4 times in a day, to tuck my shirt in. And yes, I now wish that life had uniforms. I'm not kidding. You talk to any Mercy grad, and they will tell you that uniforms might have been the best part about high school, because you don't have to think about that part of your life. And every Mercy grad that I still keep in touch with, which is a lot, they're successful in whatever they're doing, whether it be teaching themselves, or whether it be high up in the financial world, or even just being a mom. there's something about this place that you can't get anywhere else. And it's about being strong, being a confident woman when you leave here, so that when you go off into college, because everybody here will be going to college, am I right? I just think that it's mindset, and you guys get to choose what you take out of every situation in life. And Mercy gave me a step ahead. And then I go to college and I play soccer, and then I get on the national team. And you know, people may not know this, and Miss Bowden was telling you kind of the unknown facts about me. And yes, I did goof off that one day of practice, the only practice I've ever been kicked out of, by the way. But the valuable lessons that not only she, but my teammates in this school taught me are really invaluable at this point, because I don't know, I can't pinpoint one thing or another, but to be able to go to a school I went to Mercy for 6 years, and to be able to establish myself and figure out the things that I want. I know you guys are still young, and maybe you don't know what you want, but that's okay, because you've got a head start by being here. And did you guys watch the World Cup this summer? Did you guys enjoy it? You know, I think that one of the biggest lessons I learned, not just by going here, but by growing up in Rochester, is you always have to remember where you came from. And as much as I hate losing, I think being a gracious loser is it might be the most valuable lesson I learned from here. Not that we lost very often, Coach. But when we did, you always had to lose with respect, and not just to the game,